Once upon a time, there was a tiger living in a beautiful little forest. The name of our little tiger is Tommy. Tommy lives with his family. This little tiger is very naughty and cute. Tommy is a playful tiger playing with leaves and twigs. He liked to jump from branch to branch, from place to place. He was very young, so he liked playing a lot. He was running after the butterflies and moving from branch to branch. Suddenly, a strong wind blew. Tommy clung to the branches of the tree firmly so that he would not fall from the tree down to the ground. The little wind passed by Tommy. But when Tommy felt safe, he noticed his streaks had disappeared. Tommy was very worried. He ran after the wind. He called to the wind and said to him, "Stop! Hey, whoa! Oh, wait up! I need my streaks! These streaks are mine! Where are you taking my streaks?" Tommy was ashamed to walk in the woods without his black stripes. Initially, he considered standing behind branches and leaves. This could make sure that no one would see him without his streaks. But after a while, he found that standing behind trees was boring. So he decided to look for the wind. What is this wind? Why did it take his lines and go? He was so confused, and he started looking for the wind. But where exactly did the wind come from? Then he said to himself, "I have to go to the big forest tree. She knows everything and will give me the address of the wind's house." Tommy ascended the high hill, walked and walked until he reached the big tree. When she saw Tommy, the tree said to him, "Hello, little Tommy. Where are your beautiful stripes?" Tommy climbed the tree, panting, sat on the branch of the tree, and told her, "Oh, it is a bad wind. He came and took my streaks. What does this wind want from my streaks?" The tree said, "The wind is not wicked. It comes every day and cleans me. He carries my leaves on land and throws them on the ground. That is why I am always happy and green." Tommy, who rested a little, said, "Now you see he took my streaks with him. I looked everywhere, but I don't know where he is. Do you know where the wind house is? I want to go and get my lines back from him." She dove into the tree and thought out loud to Tommy, "The wind does not have a basic house. It visits every place. I think it is now at the wheat field. If you hurry, you may reach it." Little Tommy said goodbye to the tree, went down to the ground, and headed to the wheat field. He was trying his best to run at full speed. Tommy arrived at the wheat field. When the field saw Tommy, he said, "Little Tommy, where are your lines?" Tommy told him, gasping for air. The wicked wind came and took my streaks." The wheat field said to Tommy, "The wind is not sinister, Tommy. It comes every day and caresses me, and shakes me, and I become prettier." Tommy said to the tired little wheat field, "You now see he took my streaks. I want to get them back. Do you know where the wind is?" The wheat field told Tommy that the wind was now most certainly with the clouds. Little Tommy bid farewell to the wheat field and ran towards the mountain. He went up the mountain to speak with the cloud. Tommy reached the top of the mountain, where the cloud was. When the cloud saw Tommy, she said, "Dear Tommy, where are your beautiful lines?" Tommy told her, panting, "The wicked wind came and took my streaks." Cloud said, "Tommy, the wind is not at all sinister. It comes every day and carries me from place to place, so rain falls and the earth does not dry out." Little Tommy said to the cloud, "You saw that he took my streaks and went. I want to get them back from him. Do you know where the wind is?" The cloud told little Tommy that the wind had gone ashore, and if he ran quickly, he might reach the wind. Little Tommy bid farewell to the cloud, descended from the mountain, and ran toward the beach, trying to run at full speed to reach the wind. Little Tommy arrived at the beach, and when the beach saw him, he said, "Hello, little Tommy. Where are your beautiful lines?" Tommy stood up, panting lightly, then said to the beach, "It's the wicked wind. He came and took my streaks." The beach looked at little Tommy and said, "What are these words? The wind is not wicked. He comes every day and cleans me and then goes to the sea. But he returns. If you wait for him here, you can talk to him." So little Tommy sat at the beach awaiting the wind. Soon he felt something cold touching his face. Tommy jumped out of his place and said, "You wicked wind, why did you take my streaks? Where did you go with them? Give me my lines." The wind said, "Wait, what? Excuse me, were those bright black bars your streaks?" Tommy said, "Of course everyone knows it's my streaks." The wind bowed his head down and said, "I carry all the things I collect throughout the day and place them on an island in the middle of the sea. Your lines are there now. Get on the boat and go to the island. Take your lines and go back." Tommy rowed on the boat, opened his sail, but the boat did not move from his place. So Tommy said to the beach angrily, "Oh, why isn't this boat moving? What can I do?" The beach told him, "The boat doesn't move without the wind." Then he looked at the wind and said, "Oh, gentle wind, he really needs his streaks. Help him get to the island." The wind turned around and blew over the boat, so the boat moved and headed towards the island. After several hours, the beach saw the boat, Tommy, and the wind together, moving toward the beach. Tommy's lines were back in place, and he was laughing. When they reached the beach, the wind turned around to Tommy and said, "From now on, hold your lines tight, little tiger. I have to go. I have a lot of work to do." Then he took a deep breath, bade farewell to Tommy and the beach, and left. Tommy said to the beach, "The wind is not at all sinister. I found my streaks and we became friends. Our friendship is very strong. Now I have to go to the cloud and the wheat field and the tree and tell them that the wind is very gentle, not cruel or sly at all. The wind does great, very beneficial work."